Ashka again switching what support he's playing. I'm really not feeling the Blossom.
Well, the Blossom may not be working, but in the draft picks and bans stage, you will see probably Ulrich and Pearl both banned out immediately. Or maybe they change it up.
No.
No.
This is, of course, Mount Ara's Night that we're loading into. And I certainly think as a more closer ranged map, maybe there's a potential for Team Hyped to slip up and the burst damage come through. But you choose definitely need to also show a new side. They've played a very, I don't want to say lackluster composition overall, but it definitely hasn't been what we've hoped for.
All right, so you choose doesn't lock in Blossom first this time.
I like that. That's smart.
Instead, we're going with Rygon, so trying to keep things open, seeing what the other team's going to do.
I like this.
Thorn Varesh, Team Hype's just going to go with what's been working for them. Ashka coming in, though, for you choose.
Okay, so there's no reason to pick Blossom first, because even if you're planning on swapping something up, and notably, Team Hype do think they're planning on swapping something up, banning out the Lucy, it shouldn't matter. Because you can just pick Blossom last anyway.
Right.
They're not going to ban it. Oh my lord.
Oh my. All right. You know what? You choose.
I'm speechless.
I like it. Croak and Rygon.
I don't. I do not like it.
No healing at all.
Help.
Try to throw it all on the line right now. Go all out. This is like the all your chips. You just threw them all in the middle of the table. You have no more support. Like, if you lose this, this is it. This is going to
If this works...
Everything we know is wrong.
Everything I've ever thought is right is wrong.
I gotta wonder. I gotta wonder what you choose is thinking right now. I don't know if, like, it's getting down to the wire for them. If... You know, maybe they're not taking it as seriously, or maybe they are taking it as seriously. Maybe I'm misjudging that. Maybe they really think a double melee comp with Croak and Rygon and an Ashka to support them is going to work. But I mean, it's the same old for Team Hyped.
Let me give you a pitch, because I'm eternally optimistic. The Rygon has self-sustain. You can leave him as a frontline and have him hard engage. Whilst he's hard engaging, the Croak will find opportunities to stun, do bursts of damage, helped by that Ashka. The Croak-Ashka composition duo is well known. If you could use Corrupted to force out arrows, that will work. Having said that, all Team Hype need to do is backpedal.
All they need to do is backpedal, and that's exactly what they're doing right here. They need to get a bunch of damage off because there is no healing. As you see, Naraga on this Croak, gonna take a lot of damage. Actually, Ivar getting bursted down. It's Corrupted turn right back onto him. They do not have enough. They immediately have to get back, trying to get more damage. The end cap going to stymie this retreat and try to get back out. It's not gonna happen for them.
Well, they did find burst onto Ivar, which is what I've been asking for the last 3 maps.
It's easier when you have both Rygon and Croak.
Yeah, now they have double ult. Venom Wind, Infernal Scorch. Let's see something spicy.
Well,
Corrupted's dead.
Be able to hit that Tremors. He's not dead just yet. Trying to get the orb. Yuchu's does get it. The Infernal Scorch coming out, getting a lot of Venom.
Oh my goodness!
Goes down. The Venom Wind gets in as well. The Who Says Double Melee doesn't work. Corrupted and Naraga gonna combine to destroy Blossom. Moving around Ashka, the only man down there. He's going to get the kill onto Luminary. And Yuchu's getting the first win. How about that?
Meta defining. Okay.
How to describe this? Let's see. Throat Puncher says go boom. Infernal Scorch getting that was the play.
Well, it was the Venom Wind Infernal Scorch combo, because the Infernal Scorch came through with its slight knockup just as the Venom Wind was popping.
Yeah.
So they had no opportunity to dodge.
Whew, that was exciting. Give me more. Give me more, you choose. If you're gonna win like this, let's go.
Happy birthday. That is insane.
And so, again, for Team Hype, this just...
That shouldn't work again.
No,
that should not work again.
You only get lucky once. But a broken clock is right twice a day, so who knows? We might see it again. But they have to be able to get the early pressure, not getting it here, and actually turning right back around onto Croak, actually getting an in cap. A little bit of success there, immediately turning in on the stun. Take Mini out, it doesn't matter. Corrupted wants more of it, but there is no support. He's got to be, or excuse me, Naraga, he's got to be careful with how he's picking this. He doesn't care. He already has Venom Wind. He wants it right now, waiting for his chance. He doesn't have a lot of health. He's got to make it count here. He gets it on to Ivar. The Infernal Scorch coming in, gets Mini. The Barb Tusk is only going to keep her alive for a little bit. Mini goes down. Unbelievable right now. Oh, you choose with this double melee, no support. Deadroot's just trying to get to this orb. It doesn't matter. Luminary's gonna go down.
What am I watching?
It is 2-0, you choose.
Okay. All right. You choose. I even had them predicted to win, but I didn't see this coming.
This, I didn't expect double melee no support.
I didn't. I wasn't in my notes. I'm checking them right now. It's not there.
All Naraga had to do was try to play it smart, take as little damage as possible.
He committed though.
Keep that was like up on Mini, and then he had Venom Wind. As soon as he had Venom Wind, he didn't even need to hit Mini with it. Mini didn't have enough health to do anything because you have in the back Throat Puncher ready with an Infernal Scorch. The ult combinations are on point right now for You-Choose.
So I was really struggling, especially with the Blossom, because I felt like it was tethering back You-Choose. I felt like You-Choose needed to find some way of finding more damage, more aggressive play, and I didn't see how it could happen without the Pearl being here, but now I do.
They try to burst down this Croak, it doesn't work, he immediately gets out, he's down to half health, but again, gaining that energy, they're looking for the orb, but they can't be passive. They gotta go in, help Corrupted. Corrupted silenced down, taking a lot of damage. That's a lot. There's a volcano comes out, Mini pressured now, stunned out. Can they get the kill on the Mini? The Dance of the Dryads comes out to try to keep her alive. It does for now, but it capped away, and down on the other side, trying to get it. The Crush comes in, and Team Hype get an orb, which is huge to try to stop this assault right now from You-Choose.
Naraga is barely alive. He does have a little bit more HP after he gets the shards down bottom. Same can be said for Corrupted. He has a bit of life steal and can work it back.
And Croak goes down just like that. The Infernal Scorch coming in, not going to get a lot of value out of it. And this is how
that's how it should have gone. Yes, because what should happen is they go in, get denied because triple melee lol, and then that's it.
The thing that I think that has been working for them and what they tried to do, it was that last orb that Team Hype got that confirmed it. Because had Corrupted gotten that last orb, you would have had ult for both Croak, you would have had ult for Ashka, and right there they had a combination to be able to either take out Mini and take out Ivar. That's what they did in the first 2 rounds, and it worked really well. But they have to be able, your combination, your synchronicity has to be on point. And it was those first 2 games. If it's not, if you're off at all, if you miss one orb, if you miss one ability, it's going to be over for you. Those in caps are huge. They're doing really well with it, and it's actually kind of working in their favor. But again, this is a marathon, not a sprint.
The entangling routes onto the Ashka were really what sealed the deal that round. They were never able to get the full 3v3 that they were trying for. If they manage to keep that going, this result will happen. You cannot be staggered in your engage right now, You-Choose.
No, it has to be together if they want to win this. And trading against it, Naraga once again, he gets pulled back. Corrupted actually gets pulled away now. He has like no health. Throat Puncher gets a big stun and pushes it away. Mini able to retreat back off of the Tree of Life. And now Dead Roots is available for...
Oh my lord, 1 HP Corrupted! That was 1 HP!
And he's still alive, not dead, but they're only worse for wear for it. Naraga trying to get some pressure onto it, but Rygon goes down, and Team Hype has had enough of this nonsense.
Thank goodness. Sanity has been restored to the world. However, You-Choose, notably, these last 2 rounds have not managed to execute their composition to its fullest. What they did the first 2 rounds was a full 3-man engage. Round number 3, there was instantly an entangling route onto Throat Puncher. That split up the team, and as a result, they were never able to get that 3-man engage. This round, they just played passive for some reason, and Corrupted was the only one who went in. They put so much priority on the orb. You cannot rely on the orb to out-heal the damage coming in. It has to be a full engage.
Absolutely. They executed it to pretty much perfection in those first 2 rounds. You got to see it again here. If Throat Puncher does get entangled again, if anyone gets entangled, you just gotta wait. You just gotta wait. It's gotta be all 3 or none.
All in or go home.
Like you said, all their chips in the center of the table, man.
Looks a little bit better. You can see damage being found. Corrupted right there in the front lines. However, that Croak already has taken a significant burst.
Yeah, but they all back off at the same time, which is smart. Don't want Corrupted in by himself. They are going to get the orb. You-Choose does get it, and now they want to engage. A lot of energy being gained here. The Barbed Tusk is going to buy a little bit of time for Luminary. Ivar battling against Corrupted here. Corrupted able to take him out. Push back around. Corrupted's taking a lot of damage, trying to trade out with Throat Puncher. Throat Puncher getting a lot of damage, and put it with the stun. Great combination. And a great target switch. Dead Roots, all ults right now on the side of Team Hype. This could be deadly. Infernal Scorch doesn't get it, but does not get the orb. Team Hype were able to get it. A double
powers combined.
Going to be the powers combined. Rygon goes down, and Croak will go down. Throat Puncher, the last man left. Team Hype got him figured out.
That was devastating because it was the ideal composition. No silliness there. All three engaged, all three found value, and it was not enough because the defending side managed to backpedal, let the reset happen, and win the long game.
It is really tough right now for YouChoose to find the correct engagement. Like we said, everything kind of has to go right for YouChoose in order for these engagements to work. And at the beginning, it seemed like it was about to go in their favor again, but staying the course, Team Hyped, not getting overly aggressive, not trying to freak out, not, look, YouChoose has proven that they can definitely beat you if you let them. You've got to be careful choosing this in. And here going in, Naraga against Ivar and Throw Puncher. This could be deadly. Inhibitor's Guard already down, just trying to do so much damage right now. The Hand of Judgment is on him. He's trying to get the Shatter on him.
Corrupted.
Avoiding him. And a lot of the big impact against Ivar. They get a lot of damage out. Corrupted, as you said, took a lot of damage in return. Corrupted wants to go right back on Ivar. He gets out.
Down to the Dryad, scares them all back around the corner. Corrupted on his commit is very low. The Infernal Scourge will come through. That does devastating damage. Ivar is caught out, but his counter's popped. He'll be able to disengage, and from that, only the Venom Wind remains as a response. That is not enough. YouChoose, that's another round against you.
He might be able to get Ivar there, but no, Ivar able to just avoid him at every single turn. And now, here we are, TJ. As soon as he go down, and he does, Team Hyped is within one game. This is it right here. You move on.
They could end this streak
to the playoffs.
They have the potential to do that.
You can end this right now. YouChoose, I'll tell you what, they scared both of us. It was exciting. Super exciting to see.
I was
work.
worried. Everything I knew about Battlerite was wrong.
Unfortunately, Meta will win out in the end. Again, this is not a sprint. It's a marathon. You have to be able to execute consistently, and you got to be able to be good all around. You got to have all your bases covered, and with no healing on the side of YouChoose, it's just too big of a mountain to climb. But they can try to fight back here. It's going to be difficult. They need the burst. They might have it against Luminary here. They do not. Now they're going to pressure. Where is Ivar? There he is. He got away. Now trying to turn back on Mini. Misses the Tremors.
Ivar's separated.
Ivar is separated, but he does get back, and now the Inhibitor's Guard is up. That's his last retreat back.
But they get the orb, and that's huge for Team Hyped. As Dance of the Dryads comes through, they have built themselves, I think, the route they need.
Throw Puncher is in danger. He goes down. With 2 more left, Team Hyped will be moving on to the playoffs. Corrupted, trying to get away from it. He's entangled. Here's the Venom Wind.
Oh, it's dodged.
Any value, dodged away. He goes down. The last man left, Corrupted, throws the parry out. It doesn't matter. Team Hyped stay the course. They win the game. They win the series, and they will be moving on to the playoffs in the Battlerite Pro League Season 2.
Wow, that was. I was terrified that everything I knew was wrong, and that Twitch chat would be in my Twitter account for the next weeks telling me how wrong I was.
Well,
but thank goodness, Hyped managed to stabilize, win just off of playing the meta and having a support, which turns out is pretty great.
It turns out it is absolutely great, and what a series of matches we've had today. It was 3-0s across the board, but I mean, other than that,
none of the maps
we had some
were
good maps. We had some good map play for sure, and it's difficult. Unfortunate for YouChoose not able to make it work. I get maybe a little bit of like a desperation or trying to also have like a little fun with double melee. I can't take double melee completely seriously, but when we see it work as well as it did in the first 2 rounds, you start getting a little excited. It was
terrifying.
Yeah, it was so much damage so quickly. But unfortunately for them, they're not able to make it work. Congratulations to Team Hype. You move on to the playoffs next weekend, and you get a chance at Dolos, at Impact again, and it's going to be a heck of a time. And just, the highlights of that last